5.
Wins pay the bills, baby. A lot of our fans in the house tonight. Should feel fun.
Notification. Now broadcasting.
There he is.
MP said he woke up today ready to slay some rats.
Up next, the Nets taking on the Bulls. For the Nets, the stars have aligned. Performing better than last season, you can feel the energy and excitement around this club as they seek to continue their upward trend. Bulls, Nets, up next, right after this. And we welcome you to a special night of regular season hoops. This one counts as part of the... Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
And a lot of talk this year about MP and his sights set on securing the NBA Cup for his team. It really adds a bit of intrigue and drama to what's already become a fan favorite here in the early goings of the NBA season.
Yeah, as if we needed any more drama. MP, I think, draws a lot of attention to himself with his expectations and goals, but I admire that he puts his vision into reality and isn't afraid to tell the world what he wants to achieve. MP always seems to find a way to give us must-watch NBA action.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. We've got Kobe White. Tari Eason is out there with Dosunmu. Then it's MP, and it's Duncan. And at the center position, Thomas outside. Pass to Caldwell. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by White. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Well, Stan, you talk about a late bloomer. Kobe White has shown that he might be just that.
Well, Brian, everything has come together for him. He's improved on defense. He's improved his decision-making. He got that second contract and a bigger role, and he is playing great.
They might have the best hair in the NBA. Here's Claxton. Back to Cunningham. Another shot, and he lays it up and in.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
Here's Hernandez. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
And a coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
Cunningham passes to Claxton. Thomas with the ball. He's guarded by White. MP finds White. Connects from downtown.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Outside, Williams. The 15-footer. Rebound by the Bulls. And it's now 11 consecutive wins for them. They are clicking right now.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play under control. They never get out of balance when they find themselves in a hole. They just continue to fight, play their game, and enforce their own.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
MP, the pass to White. Outside Eason. Inside. Here's MP. Soft touch off the glass. MP's got 8.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Nets trail by 9. Pass to Caldwell. It's Thomas on the wing. Outside, Williams. Misses the three. For Chicago, they've got 7 of 8 in the basket. Back to MP. And he drains him. A solid 5 for 6 now.
I just love the ball move.
Here's Caldwell. Cunningham, left side. Over MP. Can't hit it from 12 feet. Bulls leading by 11. White with it. Picked up by Cunningham. Here's Hernandez. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Thomas outside. Back to Cunningham. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. He's got 6.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
And it's good. 2 points.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And a chance for us to show you this season's top scorers. MP, number 1.
He's the guy every defense fears. Can't even slow him down right now.
Nets trail by 13. Thomas outside. Pass to Whitehead. Takes the 3. Knocks it down from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Back to MP. Here's Buzelis. Lillard outside. Down low. Hernandez. The rebound by Matthews.
Excellent coverage defensively. Making it hard on him.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first. Pass to Thomas. Second shot opportunity. Eason pulls it in. Chicago leading by 10. MP finds Eason. Hernandez is good. MP's got 16 points now.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
And here's Thomas from the arc. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Chicago Bulls going into the break up 12. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back after this word.
New notifications. New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, we've seen a confident-looking Bulls team out there.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
They've got T.J. McConnell, Moses Moody out there with Jalen Williams, and it's Whitehead in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys.
I mean, I should pass that shot. I should pass that shot, Chad.
Superb basketball. He ended up with 58 points, and he didn't need a ton of extra possessions to get to that total. And he had a memorable game. These coaches and fans are still buzzing about it. Just incredible. What's he got for an encore? PA?
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Outside Moody. Rebound by Terry.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Oh, MP with the hammer.
You know, I like to see that kind of toughness from a young player. MP willing to put his body on the line.
Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Cunningham comes in from McConnell. Stan, as a coach and now a broadcaster, you've gotten to visit all the great cities the NBA has to offer. Can you give us a favorite?
So, Brian, you're going to try to get me in trouble here. I'm going to give you one city and offend 29 other fan bases. Not a chance. I love all the NBA cities.
Notification. New friend online.
And this is what you want to do when you got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible. Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Oh, my bounce.
Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. You look at the Bulls, they've started strong this year, holding the second-place spot. And, of course, the Brooklyn Nets, now 4 games behind.
Well, I think for Brooklyn, they've looked rock solid this season. They just need to stay on target and prepare for the postseason.
Well, look, they've performed to expectations, but I think this team could take it to another level if they get rolling.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for Brooklyn. It's an 18-point game. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
And this squad bumped them out of the playoffs in the first round last year. That hurts a little bit. They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And he's able to get it back to the middle. Here's Hernandez. That one drops for him. Hernandez got 25 points in the game.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
Notification.
Way too many empty possessions for them.
Press the PS button for details.
They're on a 13-5 run. Here's White. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Hernandez got 6 assists in the game.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And Jordy Fernandez calls timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Eason's checked in for Chicago. The Sumu comes in for Terry. We've got 1:48 left in the second quarter. Claxton passes to Cunningham. Thomas with the ball. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And also, I haven't seen a lot of resistance from the defense when it comes to limiting their points in transition. Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
Pass to Whitehead. Shoots over to Sumu. Whitehead, shot is good. Whitehead's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Here's Hernandez.
Notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
Thomas against White to the paint. Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him.
Back to MP. The Sumu on the wing. To the inside. And it's Hernandez missing. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Whitehead passes to Claxton. Thomas against White. Thomas drives in. Oh, and that miss makes him 0 for 4. Not a great start. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Here's Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
Ooh, just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Thomas misses.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And so it's MP making things happen for Chicago. A tremendous offensive output. He's got 29 tonight. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this.
See what Shaq got to say. See what Shaq got to say about me. Shaq, Shaquille O'Neal, and see what Shaquille O'Neal got to say. Kenny, going down.
Welcome to halftime, folks, and so far MP has been making a dominant impact.
The biggest reason they're up, MP. He's on a mission, doing just about everything. This team really leans on him.
I was on a few teams that leaned on me. Big responsibility, but MP looks good so far.
And moving on, guys, it's early in the season, but always a good time to check out the power rankings.
Well, right now for the Bulls, they're in that #1 spot for a reason. Playing well as a team, making it look easy. Definitely the team to beat right now, guys.
Going to take a lot to knock them out that top spot. Until then, this is their league.
So it's their league. They're running my league. I can't wait to play call Solid Bones today,
Joe. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
But this is get warmed up, play video games, you know what I'm talking about, play some video games, you know?
And with a big gap
I got 9,000
the
pieces of
second
eight.
half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for the
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor.
Who I want to play with is that guy. That
White out there with MP. Then it's Tari Eason.
They blocked that shit. What do you mean, bro?
Cunningham outside. And there's the lob. And Claxton throws it down.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll take my hat on.
What do you mean, bro? Fiery competitor.
Duncan's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Down low, Isumu. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
All right, Stan, if you had it your way, who would you want to see in the dunk contest?
Well, Brian, look, I want to go back to the glory days when the most recognizable guys in the game were the ones that participated. Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins. I think if we could get guys like Zion Williamson, Ja Morant, that would be fantastic, but it's got to be the names out there that people know.
Eason, pass to Duncan. And the layup is good off the glass. Duncan's got his 2nd basket of the game.
A nice start to the 3rd. 3 out of 4, and looking good doing it.
It's Cunningham with a drive. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational. On the defensive end, they're simply giving up way too many baskets in transition.
Now Cunningham, he has 6. Pass to Caldwell. Now here's Thomas. Shot from the wing. The rebound by Duncan. Duncan's got rebound number 8 now.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for Brooklyn. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
To the middle. Here's Hernandez. And a nice finish on the layup. Hernandez got 35.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Nets have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Pass to Caldwell to stop the run. Nails it from beyond the arc. Caldwell's got 5.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Hernandez is good.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Brooklyn's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Inside. Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Coach fired up. Coach fired up, chat.
And both free throws good for Thomas. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. To the paint. Terry, pass to Hernandez. De Silva with a rebound.
Oh, man, I made that, bro. What do you mean, bro?
The Nets have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Cunningham finds Thomas. And there's the screen. 3-pointer. And they get it back. Cunningham outside. 5 on the clock. Over Lillard. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Good, and the assist goes to MP. Lillard's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. "40 seconds left in the third. Cunningham outside. Thomas outside. The 3 is up. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
I didn't upgrade my player, bro. What do you mean, bro? That's the chef watch made that.
Cunningham outside. Looking to get back on track. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Chicago ahead, opening up a huge gap. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They've got Jalen Williams. He's out there with Moody. And it's De Silva in at the 5. So that's the Nets 5.
Look, MP has great vision. Delivers that ball on target.
And the Nets shooting 34% thus far in this game. Down low. Here's Whitehead. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Here's Hernandez. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Hernandez got 39. Brooklyn with the ball. McConnell outside. Pass to Whitehead. 20 feet out. Again, the Nets score.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Back to MP. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Hernandez got 12 points here in the second half. We played just over a minute here in the 4th. Williams passes to Whitehead. 3-pointer off the mark. The Bulls have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Back to MP. And the layup falls. Hernandez got 43 points.
Strong work down low from MP. He doesn't let aggressive defense throw him off his game.
McConnell passes to Whitehead. Off target with the three.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another three to fall.
Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. And a quick look at how the Chicago Bulls schedule is shaping up. On Monday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Detroit Pistons. And then on Wednesday, they'll host the Brooklyn Nets.
And you know, for that matchup with the Warriors, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
Mobley, he's checked in for Chicago. Strus comes in for Terry. Thomas misses. The Bulls have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. And MP throws it down.
You love to see MP just attack that rim. Young players, take note.
And here's Thomas from the arc. They get it back.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Good on the bucket. MP's got 47 points.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Hernandez. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
MP is fully locked in right now, and he's taking shots without hesitation.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Caldwell. And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long. I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
No one near him. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside. Here's Hernandez. And it's good. He hits another one. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Pass to Caldwell. To the middle. And Williams punches it home.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bulls.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Inside, here's Thomas. Rebound by the Bulls. Back to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And here's Cunningham. Outside, Williams. Claxton a screen on Strus. Williams misses.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Shot game clock separated by 5. Here's Caldwell. Pulls it in from the elbow. Mobley grabs the board. Here's Buzelis. Back to MP. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. That win brings them to a 3-0 start for the group play stage of the NBA Cup.
And now they're focused on getting a clean sweep over their group before moving on to knockout rounds.
And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
New notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
That's what I'm talking about.
Sure.
They talk the talk, but you walk the walk. They're a good team, but we got you. So we're going to win.
Good, MP. Hottest team in the land coming through.
My last one, check. I get off of this game. I gotta go for my breakfast stuff like that. I gotta go out and get my food from the back.
Good evening, everyone. The NBA season is still young, but there's a buzz in the air for this game of the NBA Cup. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Ausar Thompson.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Cade Cunningham out there with Marcus Sasso. Then it's Collins. Then it's Duren. And it's Thompson in at the 3. And for Chicago, Kobe White is out there with MP. Then there's Duncan. Then there's Dosunmu. And it's Eason in at the 4 slot. And for MP in this last group stage game, it's very important for him to have a great performance.
Yeah, MP has to be happy with his team's position in this final group stage game. All you can ask for is a chance to advance. Remember, MP's made it known he wants to lift that NBA Cup.
And Richard, the season's still in its early stages, but the travel miles already starting to add up for some teams.
But it's so easy now compared to a few decades ago. All flights are chartered, team meals, sleep scientists. Road games aren't easy, but they are easy here.
Here's Duren. Following the basket by MP. Duren kicks it out to Collins. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Traps in the tray.
And you see that one motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Back to MP. Duncan trying to break loose. And MP with the basket on the assist by White.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Here is Cunningham. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Outside Collins. Back to Cunningham. Launches a 3. And again, Cunningham missing.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Dosunmu, shot's good.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Let's send it out to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. David?
We talked about how dialed in he is on Cade Cunningham in this matchup. Coach told me the key is not to let him get to a rhythm early on. That might mean you have to throw different defenders out. Maybe send them double teams, too. Everything is on the table tonight. Let's see what they come up with for Cade. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Sasser can't hit. The Bulls have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And MP throws it down.
This young kid's got some ups. MP throwing it down.
Pass to Sasser. Thompson in the corner. Outside Collins. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Bulls leading by 8. Hernandez. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot. Taken on the floor.
New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
From inside the paint.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. Looking for a breather. And maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Bruce Ellis has checked in for Tari Eason. Fisher's checked in for Detroit. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Cunningham with it. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you gotta get it to him.
That's good by Hernandez.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside Collins. Back to Sasser. Off target from 3-point range.
And I thought that was going to drop. Looked good from here.
Hernandez uses the glass to finish the lane. MP's got 14 points for the game.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Duren sets the screen for Cunningham. Shoots over White. They get it back. Pass to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. Over White. Cunningham gets the bucket. He has 5.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
Back to MP. And the layup's good off the glass.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. A 12-point game. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
And yes, it's good.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Pistons trail by 14. And here's Cunningham. He has 5. Sasser can't hit.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Good on the shot. Hernandez has got 20.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
It's Cunningham with the drive.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Dosunu, the pass to MP. And that one drops for him. 22 points for him.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big league.
New notification. New fighting activity. Press the PS button for details.
Getting it done for the Bulls. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Stall. New notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
And if you're just tuning in, this is for Chicago. Duncan, he's checked in for Tari Eason. White comes in for Max Strus. And MP subbed in for Damian.
On fire, chat. Brave with me, bro. On fire.
Pistons trail by 14. And Detroit looking at who they picked. Jalen Duren is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Holland. Then it's Cade Cunningham. And it's Fisher in at the 3 spot.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Good work there as it goes.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against Brooklyn put on a show. He finished with 59 points and made the most of his opportunities from both the floor and the line. An amazing performance. Probably won't see a night like that anytime soon. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
It's stolen by Duren. Fisher, the pass to Howard. Comes up empty down low. The Bulls leading by 16. And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, big man Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
And good that time.
And I like how composed Cunningham is. Lets the game and his shots come to him.
Hernandez can't get it to go. Pistons trail by 16. Here's Cunningham. And he makes that one. Cunningham's got 6 in the quarter.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Duncan with the bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Holland. He had 15 points last out. Cunningham for 3. Terry grabs the board. Terry's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Duncan, the pass to MP. That one, no good. Cunningham with some nice D. Lets it go with the 3. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
And MP is in fuego right now. If I'm on his team, I'm going to keep feeding them and feeding them.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Cunningham outside. Stewart passes to Fisher. Back to Stewart. Pass to Holland. He tries for 3. It doesn't go for him.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
And so it's Chicago, finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Right back after this break.
Look at Benny the Bull going crazy.
everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Well, right now for Chicago, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. And switching gears now to that first half, what a difficult start for the Pistons.
Their opponent is beating them up on the words, and they're not taking it well.
No, they are not. It's been pretty embarrassing. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the group Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Duncan. Dosunmu is out there with Tari Eason. And it's Kobe White, and it's Hernandez in at the point guard. Well, we've seen this a few times, Richard. Players getting booed at home. And that's got to be painful for a player.
You get taken back a little bit. For some players, it's deserved. But it's always a surprise. But you have to be self-aware. Did you deserve to get booed? In most cases, it's true.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Sasser after the Bulls pick up two. Swiped it away. Hernandez passes to Dosunmu. Back to MP. Bulls moving the ball around. Down low.
Oh, crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man, fearless inside.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
In examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
And both free throws good for MP. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Cunningham for three. The rebound by Dosunmu. Dosunmu's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
A relative newcomer, but MP, let's just say he's not lacking in confidence.
Cunningham outside, over MP. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in. Look, when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Collins dishes to Cunningham. To stop the run. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And just too fast. Cunningham slices right through.
And so MP will bring it up for the Bulls. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Thompson.
Good D.
Lobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
He gets it in there. Hernandez has got 38 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed. And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Duncan, good, and the assist goes to MP.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Oh, nice to see Cunningham strike from mid-range. He obviously isn't afraid of mixing up his offense.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
And Detroit has possession. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago.
I love the mentality of Cunningham tonight, looking for his shot, and boy, is he producing.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Mobley, he's checked in for Duncan. Bruce Ellis comes in for Tari Eason. Terry's checked in for Dosunmu. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Kobe White. And it's Fisher missing. The Bulls leading by 23. And MP with the basket on the assist by Lillard. MP's got 40 points. Detroit's getting blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Over to the wing. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
And just look at the point totals that he has posted up during that time frame. Just some unreal numbers. Hard to argue with him as the pick when he is just putting up huge stats on offense and carrying this team with his scoring ability.
Detroit making a switch. Gibson's checked in.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And finish off by
South injury they scored.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, good defense is tough.
And the shot goes down. Hernandez has got 42 in the game.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Here's Gibson. It's all in by the Bulls. Bruce Ellis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Terry, that's a 2, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Inside. Here's Collins. Can't connect from short range. MP has been leading the charge for the Bulls. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we'll be back with you shortly. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a...
Jack in for Chicago. MP comes in for Terry. Here with Marcus Sasser. Then it's Thompson, and it's Duren in at the center position. Thompson passes to Collins. Duren with it. Cunningham outside. Just 5 on the clock. And he finishes nicely on the wing. Cunningham's got 24 points.
Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
Here's Hernandez. Plays it up off the glass.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Here's Sasser. And a miss there on the triple. For Chicago, they've gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7.
And I'm loving the energy MP is attacking with. He's not giving this defense any room to breathe.
Hillard against Cunningham. Shot on the wing. Nice jump shot. Good. Cunningham's got 10 points in just the second half. Pass to Strus. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
Terry's checked in for Mobley.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
A minute 42 left to play here in the fourth. Cunningham outside. Outside Collins. From downtown, they get it back. Sasser. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bulls.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage, plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
And it's just competing and, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
That's a 2 from Cunningham. And he hits the jump shot.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
17 seconds left in the fourth. Shot by Collins, no good. The drive by MP. And the dunk by MP.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This team is still perfect in the NBA Cup, 4-0. They are group winners.
And now as we enter the knockout stage, they're one of my favorites in the Cup.
Press the PS button for details.
For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. So long and good night, everyone.
Well, chat, I'm gonna get off for a few. I'll be back. Dominating work, bro. What do you mean? Domination. With me all the comments, bro. I love it. I love to see it. Love to see it. MVP.
Man, if P did the three-peat his first 3 times in the playoffs, I'm trying to get like you, twin.
Alright, well, I'll catch y'all in the chat when we get off. I'll talk to y'all a little bit. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. I'll talk to y'all a little bit. Peace out.